Hello, hope you're doing fine. I've changed my camera. This one doesn't have any inbuilt filter. This is the reality. Hmm? And I still won't be able to show you the facial hair because it's a camera. It always will smoothen out the surface. So, recently I received a comment from some Mr. Prashant. He said, "You are looking beautiful." I think on the last video I posted. I want to tell something about beauty because I received this comment. Um, you know what is the purpose of beauty? The purpose of beauty is to overwhelm the mind. Mind needs to be overwhelmed. Only then it can be disciplined. This is why men are afraid of beautiful women because beauty overwhelms the mind. So, a man who gets overwhelmed by a woman's beauty is actually wise because he had the concept of beauty. Hmm? He is wise, wiser than the most. And a woman who takes advantage of his overwhelmed mind and brings him closer to Brahman is a woman who is wise, wiser than most. But when a woman is sitting in front of you and teaching you about Brahman, and then you are commenting on her appearance, calling her beautiful, pretty, then it shows that you are foolish. Because Brahma Jnanam is being imparted, and all you could see was flesh. Mr. Prashant, will you go out on the street and tell any Indian woman that you're looking beautiful? Can you approach a woman like me on the street and tell her that, boss, you're beautiful? Can you do that? No. But you thought, here, because this lady is talking about concepts I don't even understand, I must reduce her to an object by commenting on her appearance, by bringing everyone's attention on her flesh. Hmm? Is that what your intention is, Mr. Prashant? People should not listen to my words because you couldn't understand them, and so you tried to bring their attention towards my appearance. Men like you try to turn a goddess into a concubine. You are the same men who played the role of Ravana in Satyuga. Hmm? I am trying to bring you out of misery, out of samsara, out of this illusion that you are the mind and you are trying to bring me down in filth along with you, where you live like a pig. Hmm? Where from did you get this courage to comment this when Brahman is being discussed? When there are talks of Raman Maharishi? Hmm? You don't even know who I am. I have not even revealed my name yet on this channel. You don't even know me in real life. You are neither my husband nor in a relationship with me. You are not even in my friend circle. You have absolutely no right to comment on my appearance. But you still did. Hmm? And thus, you deserve punishment. So, listen to me carefully now, Mr. Prashant. I, Suri, daughter of Raman Maharishi, curse you with the poverty of three kinds till the day you come to my feet with your tail tucked between your legs. You will suffer extreme poverty of three kinds. All right. Now we will start with our topic of discussion, which is one of my favorite topics, finances. Hmm? First, understand that the money you are earning currently is not coming from samsara. Money is a blessing. It doesn't come from samsara. Blessing comes from Brahman. Blessings comes from Bhagwan. The relationship between a disciple and Guru, a devotee and Bhagwan is very beautiful. It is beyond all expressions of love. Maharshi was completely devoted to all of his devotees. His words and instructions were clear, extremely clear. He had said to everyone, "Give me your burdens. I will carry them for you. It is my duty." So, all the devotees placed their burdens at his feet, and as a result, their mind became free because they knew that Maharishi's will is divine. He holds divine intervention in the palm of his hand. Hmm? His will is so divine that all requirements of the devotee will be fulfilled without the devotee having to say a word. If a guru doesn't take your burdens, you will not be able to progress in sadhana. So the first step is to take the burdens, to tell the disciple that there is no danger, that you are free, that you can move and roam freely in samsara. You can meditate without having to worry about the next meal that you are missing out, the next payment, the next EMI, the bills of hospitals, because the Guru understands that samsara is dangerous. It's not an easy place to survive because Guru has also come out from the same samsara and he can see all around what's going on. He sees that once reputation is tainted, it can never be repaired. It will always be written in history that so and so did such and such thing on this and that date. So, what does Guru do? Guru gives you complete protection. Complete protection. He takes away your pain. He takes away your burdens. And in return, you have to meditate. And you know why you have to meditate? Even meditation is not a compulsion for such a guru. You have to meditate because you feel incomplete. You have to meditate because you want to become one with the Guru, because you are moved by the deep compassion Guru has. And so you will sit for meditation. You will try to self inquire and to arrive at the source of your being. Now, it should be completely clear in your mind that your burdens are not yours. They were never really yours. Your burdens belongs to the one who loves you profoundly. That one is the Supreme Guru, the self-realized being. So, give all your burdens to Maharshi and become free, because the path of sadhana is difficult and you will not be able to walk on it with such load over your shoulders. And why do you have to carry the load when you are not the doer? Maharshi has said it clearly. You are anyway not the doer. So don't pretend to carry the load. Don't feed your ego unnecessary emotions of martyrdom, of greatness. I'm so great, I'm carrying such burden, and I'm still smiling. No, there are no burdens for you because you are anyway not carrying them. All burdens are carrying out by the ordainer. With this understanding, we will proceed with the understanding of finances. Why is it important in this day and age to understand how to gather finances in the right way? Otherwise, all your life you will keep on working like a donkey and you won't be able to earn or save a good amount that can secure you in old age. But if you gather finances in the correct manner, you would be able to bless everyone else as well. Just like these CEOs and millionaires and billionaires, what are they doing? They have become a medium for everyone else's blessing. Because of them, people receive bonuses on Diwali. Because of them, people have food to eat in their home. Because of them, people have home. Hmm? So these CEOs, entrepreneurs, they agreed upon becoming a medium to serve. Now, for you, it doesn't appear service because you think that they are living in luxury and they are enjoying their life. So, they are not doing anything for anyone because they are paying such low salaries to the employees. So, you think they are not doing anything for the world. No, it's not right to think this way. All of these people who actually hold power in the world, they all are advanced beings. Only they are not advanced in spirituality, but they are advanced beings because frequencies, all frequencies are within the mind. Frequency of millions, frequency of billions, frequency of trillions. All frequencies are in the mind. So when Brahman has to give you money or make you prosperous, where are you getting it? From where Brahman is sending it? It is being given to you in the metaphysical realm. Where is this metaphysical realm? It is in the mind. The mental space where you create dreams. That is the metaphysical realm. Now, if you remember Harry Potter, I guess the Goblet of Fire, in that part there is a tent which is so small from the outside, but when you enter it, it's like a huge mansion. Hmm? That's how mind is. Mind is here, it's so small. But when you look deeper, it has a dimension of its own. Hmm? Listen carefully to this point. It has a dimension of its own where you create your imaginations, your mental space. So everyone has their own mental space. Hmm? This entire mental space, everyone else's mental space included, is the metaphysical realm. But you all cannot see each other's creations. You can see only your creations. They can see only their creations, mental creations. There must be few thoughts and fantasies that you keep on dreaming of throughout the day, throughout the night. So these creations that you have, they are accessible only to you because of the laws of the metaphysical realm. But Guru is that supreme soul who has the access to everyone's metaphysical creations. Hmm? Because Guru can see the structure of the mind. It's no joke, it's true. This is the opening of third eye. When your third eye opens, you can see structure everyone has created. Now you wouldn't want to go into much depth. When you are the Guru and you see some creations have been created, You have absolutely no interest in recognizing the emotion of those creations, because the currency of metaphysical realm is emotion. What is emotion? Energy in motion. So this is completely energetic. This realm is completely energetic. In dreams, you have a body. How do you have a body? Because you have an energy body. That energy body is the one you see in your dreams. Now, sometimes you will not have a you will not have an arm in the dream, or maybe your legs are somewhat wiggly. All kinds of dreams, all kinds of creations are there in the dreams. Hmm? So the laws of metaphysical realm are different, but there is much advantage to us. The Guru sends you abundance in the metaphysical realm, which then manifests in samsara. Hmm? हर सिक्के के दो पहलू होते हैं. So, samsara is the first face, and metaphysical realm is the second face of the same coin. Both exist. So, if your mind is currently telling you that no, whatever she is saying is not true, then question your mind. Where is the second face? How can samsara exist alone? Hmm? So, a self realized being is one who sees samsara from his eyes, who sees metaphysical realm from his third eye, and who is forever connected to Brahman via source. In short, he is the Lord of all worlds. Hmm? So now in India, as you know, India has to become a superpower. It is in the destiny of our Indian subcontinent to gather all the resources that we have lost over this extended period of time since we were colonized. Hmm? And for this, abundance will be transferred to many pre selected individuals who will become a medium to deliver blessings to everyone else. Hmm? So, within these individuals, these pre selected individuals, frequencies which are already there in metaphysical realm, these frequencies will be unlocked. Hmm? Because all frequencies are within you, and then these frequencies will be unlocked. So, if you are destined to have abundance of millions, the frequency of million will be unlocked. If you are destined to have the abundance of billions, frequency of billions will be unlocked. And so, when there are thousands of individuals on our land, on this auspicious land of Shiva, when these individuals have unlocked their frequency of millions and billions, India will actually become a superpower. Now, this is destined for this land, for our country. In the next 25 to 30 years, this has to happen, and help will be provided from the metaphysical realm, from all ascended masters. Hmm? So, buckle up and understand the real concept of abundance. Forget about whatever you have understood of samsara, about samsara. Samsara is only a reflection. It is only a reflection of what is happening in the metaphysical realm. If you rule the metaphysical realm, there is no danger in samsara. This is why Ramana devotees are always safe and secure. They always have abundance because Maharshi has said it that, like the children of an emperor, my devotees are heirs to abundant bliss and joy. And how does he transfer this abundant bliss and joy? He transfers it to your mind, and then you start behaving in that manner. And why does he has this permission to transfer energy to you? I mean, how can he do it? Why is he allowed to intervene in your metaphysical space? Because I told you there are laws and no one can access it. Even if they are accessing it because they are a jnani, they are a self-realized being, and universe has faith in them that they will do the right thing. Hmm? They can do it because you have submitted yourself to the Guru. You have prayed to the Guru, rescue me. Rescue me from this samsara. This is not where I'm meant to be. Hmm? And so the Guru transfers energy into you. That energy is received by your energy body, and you remember I told you about Ida and Pingla. These two nadis and Kundalini, everything is located in your energy body, not in your physical body. And don't tell me that I don't have an energy body, I don't believe in that. Then what the hell you see in the dream? Where does that body come from? It comes in different shapes and sizes in different dreams because the laws are different. Hmm? So, when India was under the rule of Britishers, Maharshi actually intervened. Maharshi actually intervened and helped several freedom fighters via the mental space. This is the reason why he was present during that time. Why did he choose only that time to be in India, in our lovely country? Because he was needed at that time. Remember that we are the ones who bring light, knowledge, and truth to the world. Everything that Western world creates gets destroyed over and over again, and its traces are nowhere to be found, and they have to start over and over again. But whatever is created in this land of Shiva, it gets restored even if the era changes. Hmm? And it helps us in tracking history. So now what's going to happen is, just like Vedas and Upanishads were written during Satyuga, Dwapar Yuga, the same Vedas will be written now in Kal Yuga for the generations to come next, so that they can see the contrast that yugas have changed. This circumstances have changed, conditions have changed, entire atmosphere have changed, and yet Brahman is the same. Whatever they wrote about Brahman in the era of Lord Rama, hmm, whatever they wrote, it is exactly same as whatever is being written now and whatever will be written now. And we will write it. We will write the new age Upanishads that can be read, that can become a part of curriculum for all schools, colleges, professional institutes. Hmm? So this is a new age for our lovely country. And many of you are pre-selected. You are already selected before being born on this planet. You were selected. That's why you came here. This is the reason, to become a medium of blessing for everyone. Because darkness is rising in the Western world, and some of our people are getting attracted to the darkness. And if we don't put an end to it, what will happen? India will not be the Vishwa Guru, Jagat Guru that we are said to be. And ascended masters will never let this happen. They are always here for this precious land of Goddess Durga. Hmm? India has Lord Shiva in north and in south. So our country has to become a superpower. It is in the destiny of our country, and this is how the history of the world will be changed. Sanatan Dharma will prevail. It has to prevail. And whatever is destined cannot be changed. It will happen in this way. So, in terms of finances, understand that finances do not come from samsara. Now, for example, that currently you are earning 50,000 a month. Whatever your total quota of abundance is at this stage of life, because every individual has been given a certain quota of life force. Children, newborns, they have really high life force. Hmm? Teenagers, they have a little less than newborns. Then old age people, they have very little amount left, and so they get tired easily. Teenagers are always running and making ruckus everywhere, never sitting still, because they have a lot of life force. They are being showered with life force because they are kids. It's their time to shine, to have fun. The child, the child is being given, the infant is being given a lot of life force. But what is happening is mental processes. His entire life force is being used in mental processes. Because when an infant goes to sleep, he's either dreaming or either in the arms of Brahman. So the old person who is receiving less and less and less life force is under the poverty. Hmm? Poverty of physical abundance, poverty of stamina, poverty of strength, longevity. Hmm? So, if you want to increase your abundance, then you must see where your life force is being directed. Because Guru will not give you abundance, he will not transmit Brahmanic abundance to you if you are wasting the life force. This is why in the last video I was telling you to gain complete control over a life force. Because what is happening is something occurred in the past and you are still thinking about that incident. Now, that incident is linked to few people. Emotion is energy. So, your energy is being transferred to these people. This is how they are sucking your life force. So, what will people do is people will ignore you because people know that when we ignore someone, this person is going to feel rejected. And when this person feels rejected, he will definitely think of me. Hmm? This is what people think. So, this is how life force is being taken. Manipulators, people who gaslight, abusers. You know why people become pedophiles? What pleasure can they get from an infant, from a 3-year old child, from a 6-year old child? Have you ever thought about this? It's not the physical pleasure. They are extracting the energy of helplessness. So when you see that someone lying under you is helpless, your ego gets fulfilled. You feel powerful and you have taken their life force. Hmm? This is how your life force is being sucked out of you. Now, this siphoning of energy happens on all levels. Lovers try to hurt each other. Why so? So that they can bring that person's attention towards them. They want their lover to think of them 24/7. So, what they will do? They try to destabilize their lover. They will never reassure the lover. They will never tell the lover that yes. And what will they do in return? They will make the lover destabilize, bring them towards borderline personality traits so that they can behave in certain manners and then their life force can be taken. Because once you take someone's life force, that person keeps on thinking of you. They are constantly sending you energy. So, when Guru can see that you have attachments with others, if you abuse someone, that person is going to be attached to you. How so? Via trauma. What is trauma? Not being able to move on from a particular incident. If you are not being able to move on, you are attached. When you are attached to an abuser, to an abusive incident, you are giving away your life force again and again. Now, all of us, men, women, both, we all get abused. Not physically only, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, in all senses. Hmm? And it is difficult to come out of trauma. So we remain attached to the abuser. And the abuser also knows because the abuser understands human psyche. So the abuser knows that now that I have done this to this individual, he won't be able to move forward. Now this person will remain stuck. This is why men who are childlike, who haven't grown up actually, immature, they keep at least 5 to 6 girlfriends, and they keep everyone on a roster, on rotation. One day I'll talk to you, second day I'll talk to you, third day I'll talk to you. They do this math. Why so? Because one day I talk to you, the day I'm talking to you, I know rest of the 5 are thinking of me. So I'm a man. Hmm? They were not a man on their own. So they had to take other people's emotional energy in order to feel like a man, right? Because when you are a man within yourself, you know that I am strong, I am capable, I am close to Bhagwan, I can do whatever I put my mind to, I can achieve everything, I can be the hero this world needs. So when you have this instinct, why will you try to take everyone else's emotional energy like a beggar? Hmm? So, what is going on is your emotional energy is being sucked out of you. Now, if there is someone who is taking energy, emotional energy out of you, and you are not willing to let them go, then Guru cannot give you energy because whatever energy is being transferred to you will be transferred to this abuser as well. So you will retain a very small portion of it, and the remaining portion will be taken up by the abuser. Hmm? So now what has happened? You have enabled an abuser. You have reinforced the abuser. Now you are part of the crime. Now you are not the victim anymore. In the metaphysical realm, you too are a criminal. You too are an abuser. So Guru will never share abundance with you if you are attached to places, things, and people. In order to unlock the frequencies of billions, millions, the frequency of bliss, joy, harmony, you have to develop detachment. You need to become wise. Bhagwan was once asked, Bhagwan, what is the difference between dispassion, vairagya, and wisdom? Bhagwan replied, Vairagya is wisdom. Vairagya is jnanam. A man who knows I must remain detached, not just on the surface, not to show the world, but even in your emotional world, when you are not thinking about any past incident, when you are not throwing your life force into the future by imagining futuristic timelines, when you are in the present, your life force grows stronger. When your life force grows stronger, it can lead you towards abundance. So, it is in the destiny of this nation to become a superpower. Just like Maharshi was here to help our freedom fighters, ascended beings are here to make India a superpower. And all this ruckus that is being created around this country, China is against us. All neighboring countries are forming alliances against India. Nothing's gonna work. Nothing is going to work. Our country is safe. It always was and it always will be. You know how it's going to be? Because we will going to dominate spiritually by the divine will of jnanis. Jnanis, self-realized beings, as they are the Lord of three worlds, they can even create subcontinents if this is what their will is, and their will is respected throughout the cosmos. And the Western world will see it. The Western world will come to acknowledge, because what happens in the West, ascended beings are persecuted in the West. And what happens in our country? We praise them, we worship them, we know the value of divinity. This is the tradition of India, and this is why many of you are pre selected. Do not quit your blessings. Be strong and discerning, and understand that whatever, whatever we are discussing right now, it is all pre planned. Everything is pre planned. I knew that I have to appear on 8th of March on the birthday of Lord Shiva, and so I started uploading videos. I also know that in exactly 3 months I have to stop uploading videos. I also know that before the blue moon of August 2024, I have to go back to Arunachala, where I will be initiated into formal training of Advaita Vedanta. I have to learn Sanskrit and Tamil. Too much work. And I also know that I will live in Arunachala for a year, maybe 2 months more, 14 months. Hmm? And when my entire training is finished, I will appear again in front of all of you. So everything is pre planned, and it is planned so beautifully so that you can have faith. When you see that events are occurring exactly the way they have been predicted, faith will automatically start being cultivated in you. So, before I started making this video, I knew that I have to deliver all this information to you. I have to ask you not to quit your blessing. Hmm? Do not trip right before the finish line. Right before the finish line. Hmm? From today's video, the lesson you need to learn is that try to find out how money is coming from Brahman. Keep this question in your mind, and if you are selected, if you are pre selected, you will receive the answer. Hmm? From this video, you must remember that currency is within you. So, if the frequency of millions is unlocked, you will receive millions in the physical world. If the frequency of billions is unlocked, you will receive billions in the physical world. All right? Keep all this in mind. And what you need to do, you only need to self inquire. You only need to have faith that whatever information is being given to you is divinely guided. This information is no joke. It is being given because there is destiny linked to it. All right? So I am ending this video today, and for the next video that will be uploaded on Monday, it's going to be upon love, marriages, and relationships. So as you can see that the first video was about effects and side effects of sadhana. This video is upon finances. Next video is going to be about love. After that we are discussing about career. So what are we doing in this series? We are covering all aspect of your life. With this, when you realize that the Guru has covered all aspects of your life and there is no danger anymore, then from the 1st of April, we will start with the teachings of Maharshi. Alright? And the reason why finances and career are not being discussed together is because love, the topic of love, needs to be given more time. So if I take the topic of love on Friday, then again I'm taking another topic on Monday. You'll only have 2 or 3 days to ingest the knowledge. But if I take it on Monday, you will have 5 days to digest it. So consuming it, digesting it, and then utilizing it by making it your own is going to be the key. So all aspects of your life are going to be covered so that you can bring abundance. You can receive abundance from Brahman. Because if you don't, if all of you are not covered spiritually, India will not become a superpower and the history of world is going to be affected. Okay? Take care.